make sure you don't lose yourself in love.
And that's the hardest thing, though. It's on fire.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
We should do this thing. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome back to another video podcast. This is Misa.
And this is Yuka.
And welcome to the
Misa Yuka podcast.
It's been like a month or something. Like, where were you? Like, were you...
I was hibernating.
You were hibernating?
Yeah.
Maybe in space or like underground? Underground. Okay, how was that?
It was very cozy.
Was it cozy?
Yeah.
Did you see other like grizzly bears with you?
No, I saw polar bears.
Oh, you saw polar bears. So you were really hibernating. Okay.
I was.
Were they eating their salmons?
Yeah, the Atlantic salmons.
Yeah. Oh, was there a sushi chef down there? Just kidding. Okay. Anyways, welcome back. Yuka's back. Are we excited?
Yeah, we're excited.
Yeah, we're so excited that Yuka's back. And we're in this like new place.
New place. It's gorgeous. Dead drop gorgeous.
Dead drop gorgeous. Not still used to it, but still amazing.
Yeah.
And yeah, this week is Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Ooh, and you know, we already know you have someone, right?
Yes.
And you'll be like celebrating.
Yes.
Yeah, amazing. But
celebrating Valentine's Day.
I don't know if you
do people do that.
It's not like celebrating. It's like, you know,
it's like an event.
Yeah, it's just like have fun.
Have fun with your significant other or your friends.
I think I'll have like some good time with my friends.
Yeah,
that's really nice.
Remember when we were kids in elementary school, we have to give one chocolate or like some kind of gift to everyone.
Yeah.
So it's not just your partner.
Right. It's not. So we can talk about like Valentine's during our childhood.
No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. No, let's talk about day.
Yeah, because like so I recently or this morning I was like, please ask us about anything about like Valentine's or like love and relationships on my Instagram, and it's like surprising. There's so many people who are like seeking love, like they're seeking to find someone,
right?
And they haven't found anyone, and they're like, I want to love someone.
Yeah,
which is I thought it was really interesting. I like never think that way. I'm like, oh, I don't want to be like. I'm never like I want someone to love. Oh wait, there's a song.
All right, please. Let's keep your ADHD.
With someone.
Yeah.
Someone to love with you.
It's Queen.
Oh yeah, it's Queen. Yeah, I've heard of that. But yeah, so there are a lot of people are telling me that they don't have like opportunities or like, you know, they just like don't meet people.
Right.
How do we find love? How do we find someone to love?
I had that phase.
Yeah. Should we like go tag along with your journey?
Tag along with my journey? Well, I had a phase of like I want a boyfriend within a phase.
Really?
Yeah, I had a phase.
When was that?
I think after I broke up with my ex.
Which one?
Like, we don't have to be that specific.
Okay.
But yeah, and then I was like, oh, you know, I miss that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, oh, maybe I want a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And I went on dating apps. That's what I did.
Oh, yeah. You did Bumble?
I did Bumble. I was trying to do the other Japanese apps too, but I just didn't know how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I just tried it out with Bumble. And then long story short, I hated it.
Right. I feel like a lot of people, I've been like talking to a lot of my friends too. They have like a horrible time doing Bumble. So I told her not to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's
Some people have like a really good experience, but I don't know. I just didn't have a good experience. So I guess you need to try it out.
Right.
And and then you'll know if it works out for you. But for me, it didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I soon realized I don't want a boyfriend.
Right.
It's not like I missed having a boyfriend. It was I missed myself.
Right.
Enjoying that moment in time with my favorite person. That's what I miss. Like myself. Having fun, being happy.
With that person.
Well, obviously, I think that person's like a cherry on top. Partners are all cherry on tops to your life.
Right.
So I just missed myself. And
you missed having fun.
Yeah, I missed like my like the moments when I was like having fun. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, fun with that person.
Yeah, like being more lively and like living my life positively.
Right.
You know. So it's all about actually loving yourself first.
Oh, interesting.
So I stopped looking for boyfriends after that. What do you think?
No, like I was like, no, because I was listening to that, I was like, you said you missed you missed yourself having fun, but like, what if you like already having fun by yourself? You know?
Oh, then
do you think that's like true? Actually, like you can have a lot of fun by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like that's the problem with me.
You just have a lot of fun by yourself?
Yeah.
Then you just need to find someone who makes that even better.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Like, because honestly, partners are just cherry on top.
Right. That's like something that we have to always remember, right?
Yeah. Like they don't complete you.
Yeah. And like we're like a puzzle.
Yeah. We're like a puzzle.
Yeah, we like complete each other kind of, right?
Right. We're like one brain.
Yeah. But like I feel like maybe relationships are different. Like we don't want to be like so dependent on each other. Yeah, I think
codependency is like
not good.
It's really toxic, I think.
Yeah, and like we can like be alone and like we be good, and then be even better together. Yeah, I feel like an ideal we can talk about ideal relationships. Like I feel like for me, an ideal relationship is like when two like superpowers come together to make a bigger superpower. Wow. No? No? Yeah. I think that's really cool. Like, you know, you guys respect each other and then like that person has their own superpowers and I have my own superpower. But like once we like kind of like, you know, combine both, it gets better. Right. And you can make other people happy around you.
Right. I think that's cool.
Yeah. I feel like that's kind of like what you have, kind of.
Yeah, but I guess like I would like to keep my own superpower. Like we have like I don't know if like it depends, but I don't know if we want to merge it.
Right. I mean, like we don't merge it, but like we can like be not codependent, but we can be cooperative.
Right. We can be cooperative.
Cooperative, yeah. Cooperative. But I also think like one other thing that's really important is like if you feel relaxed with this person, if you feel like your shoulders are down, right, you know, and you're breathing.
But there's like phases, like that's important for marriage, right? But for if you're not really looking for marriage yet and you just want to do the loving the love, then you don't really, you can look for the hustle,
right? I think I just want marriage.
Let's skip the whole love.
Let's skip the whole like love. Let's go. The hustling part.
Let's just get married.
It's like stressful.
It's stressful.
I think it's so stressful to be like, oh my god, does this person like me? How do I show love for this person? And like, it's kind of like that part is like, I think that's kind of stressful.
It's a lot of work.
And yeah, I have better things to think about, you know? Right. Like I could care less.
Right. Yeah.
Right? I don't know. Like
it's true.
Don't you think so?
Yeah.
I would just like rather have a person just like make it so natural that you don't even have to even think about it. And like, oh, you know, there's in Japan, there's this thing about kakehiki.
Oh yeah.
Like the pulling and the pushing. Right. Oh wait. The pulling and the pushing. I think I did it wrong. Pulling, yeah. I don't like that. Like, what do you think about that? I feel like you, Yuka, you do the pulling and the pushing. You're like a little cat.
No, I used to. I used to. I was like, because when I was like younger, I thought pulling and the pushing will attract.
Right. Ooh.
But I think when you're like an adult and you work, there's no time to pull and push.
Yeah, no, seriously. There's no time.
And it's like such a waste of time to pull and push. Mm-hmm. So it's ridiculous if someone else is pulling. You know, if the guy is pulling, like I would be like, what? Like,
I know.
We don't have time for that.
Yeah, no, seriously. So I don't like to pull and push. Like, I just want to be open and like straight up.
Right.
If I want to express care and like love for this person, I would do that. Like, I would make something for them. I'll do something for them. You know?
Right.
I would like say it too.
Right.
Like, I would reply to their messages, you know, quickly
but only
as possible.
up to like, wait, are you dating that person?
No.
Oh, then up to like a friend level, I would do that.
Yeah, up to a friend level.
Yeah. I feel like doing like a girlfriend thing before you're a girlfriend is a little bit too much.
Right. That's true.
Yeah. I'll be like, I'm not obligated to you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But if I want to do it like as a friend level, like I would do it.
Right.
Know? But I also don't like to expect things. One thing about like, let's talk about expectation now.
Right.
Like, I feel like you're so good at like, you expect things. Like, you expect people to, you know, celebrate your birthday for you.
I don't expect that.
Really? You're telling me you do? Like, you would expect like a birthday cake if it's your birthday. Maybe like going to a restaurant, right?
Not a birthday cake. I would expect presents. I don't expect presents. My love language is not gifts.
Right.
That's like 7% and all the rest is like 30%.
Right.
So giving me gifts, I'll be like, oh, that's so great and nice, but it kind of just like...
Oh, you wouldn't expect
it doesn't go into my core memory.
Right.
You know?
Oh, okay.
So I don't expect that. I just, if I'm like dating, I would expect maybe a dinner.
Right.
Or like a text.
Right.
At least, you know.
Right. But like when you like, you know, find someone that you might like, and then like expecting too much, I think that's kind of stressful. Right?
Right. What, like, for example, what would you expect?
Them to make time for you.
Right.
To hang out or something.
Because you're not dating, right?
Yeah, because you're not dating. It's like whatever, you know. Like you are actually just like like akanotanin. Like you are just like a person to them. Yeah. You know? So I think it's like...
that's why there's a big difference between a friend and a girlfriend.
Yeah.
When you're a friend and you're doing that like girlfriend type of thing with each other, or, you know, girlfriend, boyfriend type of thing, it's a waste of time because you're not allowed to have that kind of expected feeling towards that person. So you can't actually expect them to do a boyfriend thing just because you do a girlfriend thing. Yeah. Because you're not dating. And that is what can be kind of stressful. Yeah. So if you're going to do a girlfriend thing, it has to be like...
Until you're official.
Yeah, official.
But then like now we're going to go into this topic of like...
Wow, she's a good moderator today.
No, we are going to go into another topic of like confessing, like the timing, right? Because in Japan, there's this thing. I was just talking to this like non-Japanese guy about like what is like the dating culture like, maybe like I think it's European. Like because in Japan, like we have this like confessing culture. Like we confess to each other. It's like, oh, I like you, I like you too. Let's become girlfriends and boyfriends. Right. We're official, exclusive. But in America, it's mostly like we have a talking phase, the seeing phase, the dating phase. Then after the dating phase, it's actually like a black hole where you're also like, where you guys are kind of like becoming girlfriends and boyfriends, but no one is talking about it. No one's like, oh, like, what are we kind of? And I hate the what are we because that's a stressful like situation.
Yeah, it's a situationship.
It's a situationship, and I don't like that. I'd rather make it very clear. Right. Like from the beginning, kind of. But also, like, making it clear from the beginning, like, after you meet, like, maybe a month or so, you start you're like ask that person, hey, can we be girlfriends and boyfriends? That's also really stressful too.
Right.
Like making a commitment like very, very quickly. But at the same time, like if it elongates, like if it's like, stretched out for too long, and then you're in the gray zone, that's also very stressful. Right? So I don't know, like, but I think it's a lot clearer. Clarity is very important for me, right? Because if it's not clear, I have so many not clear things in my life. Like I cannot have another not so clear thing in my life. Like, don't you think so? So, like, we don't want to be wasting time and energy onto something that we don't even know if it's gonna bloom.
Right.
Right. And so clarity is really important for me. So I would like to make sure that we like know we're on the same page. Be like, hey, like let's become something official.
Right.
I think
that takes time.
It takes time. And so until then, I friend zone everyone.
Right.
Yeah. It's the best way, I think. And it's fine. And if that person wants to still pursue me, I will. I mean, like, I'll be open. But this is when I friend zone everything.
Right.
Which is so much better for my mental health.
But, from the guy's perspective, the guy's like, oh my gosh, I'm friend zoned. I don't have a chance. And that's when they walk away.
Yeah.
So then if you keep friend zoning, then they just keep walking away.
But then then my question, like, how do you like friend zone? Like, how do you like try to like let them know that you're also interested, but like you want a nice relationship? Do we like tell people that, or like?
I mean, you have to like hang out more,
right?
And but I think girls shouldn't say it.
Yeah. I feel like girls... Well, actually, I was talking to someone the other day, and they're like, oh, the person I'm dating right now, I was the person. I wasn't talking to her. Actually, she was like a YouTuber. She was talking to me.
You were just watching a YouTube?
Yeah, I was like watching a YouTuber. The guy that she's dating right now, she's the one who approached and said it.
Okay.
Yeah, which is also kind of hot, like, which is kind of cool too.
I think that's, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't chase. Like, I don't like to chase. I think, like, we are the type of people.
Yeah.
I mean, you like to chase, but, like, I don't.
did, but now I don't.
Yeah, I think it's, like...
it's really hard. It's hard. It's the hustle. Like, I like the hustle, but,
I want to hustle on different things.
Yeah.
like, let's hustle on, like, other stuff that you love.
Let's hustle for yourself.
Yeah, hustle, and, like, you have to love yourself. Hustle for yourself. I don't want to be hustling for a guy.
Yeah, like, seriously, like, if you hustle for a guy for a year, that whole year will not come back.
Oh, yeah.
So then
Time is money.
You're 25, and then you hustled for your whole 25th year. And then on when you're 26, you're like, what did I do when I was 25?
Oh, you're hustling
for a guy. That is probably so stupid, I think.
So I don't hustle for guys. I don't like that. And I don't think girls I'm not like a big feminist, but at the same time, I really I care about like, how we use time, right?
Right.
And how we use time, we should not be, like, I think like we should use it for ourselves, and then like for what you can do for other people that you care. Yeah. Not like trying to get a guy that they might like you, or like they might care for you. If a guy cares for you, and if that guy is really good for if you guys were meant to be, it'll happen. So I think it's really important to like make sure you don't lose yourself in love.
And that's the hardest thing, though.
It's the hardest thing. Yeah. But then like it'll happen, right? If you meet the right person, and if you guys are meant to be, like, it'll happen. You want to make time for yourself.
And think about it, like, is the guy hustling for a girl? Yeah. Like, I feel like guys are kind of, like, really into themselves. Yeah. They're focused on their career, like, themselves. And then the girls are more, like, thinking about, like, whether the guy likes me or not.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Yeah, I think...
That's not hot, I think.
Yeah, I feel like the more like, you know, girls become more focused on their careers, that becomes hot to the guys.
Yeah.
And then the guy's like, oh my gosh, I love that. And they try to chase that, which is healthy.
Yeah, which is healthy. Like, yeah. Like once girls become like a little bit like, I don't want to say like with the power balance like lower than the guy, but like it sometimes happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like when the guy is like doing, you know, like the bread making, like, you know, making money, and then like the girls are like the at-home moms.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like the power balance like is really important, I think. And the girls don't want to become lesser than the guy. I think it's really important to keep girl power, right, girls?
Mm-hmm.
Right, everyone? So like
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, I think like chasing something, hustling for a person is not so hot. Guys, you can hustle for a girl. I think that's fine. But girls should be like shining in their own ways. Until then, like focus on yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Focus on like how you can shine brighter like the sun. Or like brighter than yesterday.
Focus on what you like. Like focus on who you are. Like what you like.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, yeah.
What are your hobbies?
Yeah.
Just
be
like,
interested in yourself, kind of.
Yeah, so then you're interesting. You become more interesting.
Yeah.
And then the guys are like, oh my gosh, she's so interesting.
Yeah. I think that's really cool. And I think like if we can all like be in that kind of mindset,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we can really create like a girl power.
Yeah.
And then like once like, you know, like girls are there to also like, you know, support their husband,
Mm-hmm.
and the husband supports the wife too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm talking about like marriage, I guess, but even like, you know, dating too.
Mm-hmm.
Like once we're able to like respect each other, that's when like a healthy, good relationship starts. But yeah, I haven't heard of any like good experiences on like dating apps yet, like from my friends. Maybe there are, but like I think instead of focusing on that, focusing on yourself is really, really important.
Yeah.
Right? Like how do you make yourself better every day is like something that we should be asking ourselves, not like where should I meet a boyfriend? You know?
Yeah.
I think
it's like you should ask, how do I become more interesting?
Yeah, be interested in yourself, kind of. I think that's really cool, being interested in yourself. So this Valentine,
I think it's so fun to be interested in yourself. Sorry, I kind of like opened up a new box, but
yeah,
maybe that's like a story for a different pod. But
like be interested in like what else you've got, you know?
Yeah.
Like if you can do something, like be like, okay, what else do I've got?
Like what can I do? Like what else?
What else can I do?
Yeah.
You know, like, oh shoot, I can cook well, or like, you know, oh shoot, I can speak French.
Like learning about yourself is so, I think that's so interesting.
I think that's really interesting. And I think that's so cool. Mm-hmm. And I think like that's really, really hot in a girl too. Right? Yes. I think that's really like I would like to be friends with those kinds of people. Yeah. So that they're not complaining about, you know, their potential boyfriends or like whatever.
Right.
Right? Like let's be that.
Right.
I think that's really cool. So I mean, sorry if you're like a guy listening to this. But this is how we're thinking. So like I hope you find the guys, I hope you find the right girls. But be yourself too, right?
Yeah.
Be interesting. Like we don't like guys who are only looking for relationships. That's kind of not cool.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Be like, like focused on like yourself, but also like if you find like a really cool girl, like, you know, open up and stuff, right?
Right.
Try to chase them because they won't chase you. Just kidding.
But cheers to love.
Cheers to love. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Happy Valentine's Day.
I don't know what maybe I'll make the chocolates for my friends or something. Try to cook like a good chocolate. Cook it up. Cook it up.
Let's not burn it.
Let's not burn it. I don't know. I think I'll make brownies or something for my friends.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come over.
Okay, come over. And if you are in a relationship and if you are in love, have a nice nice day. I don't know.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. And yeah, do you have any messages?
Cheers to love.
Cheers to love, everyone.
Cheers.
Well, thank you so much for watching until the very end. I don't think we did like a proper intro, but yay, I do podcasts and other videos on this channel. Yep. So I hope you guys are having a great day
and a great life.
I'll see you guys in my next video.
Bye.